Yep, you heard it here first, folks. It's time to start busting out that Connor Bedard jersey swap once again because the Canucks suck, dude. That was the worst game all year. That was. And we've said that like 3 times this season, but I feel like it's kind of a crowning achievement for this team to be able to one-up themselves so frequently in terms of how badly they're able to execute. Not how badly they're able to play, quote-unquote, because, sure, this game had a few Vancouver Canucks opportunities and scoring chances and this and that and power plays, etc., but execution. Goaltending sucked in this one. Defense sucked in this one. The power play could not get going. Sheldon Dries scored the only goal. And no disrespect to Sheldon Dries, but in a game where you have a whole bunch of opportunities coming off the sticks of guys like Besser and Petey and all of them, you gotta pot another one. You got to. You can't let Sheldon Dries be the only goal scorer in a game against a rematched Detroit Red Wings that you had just lost to earlier on in the weekend. I get it. There's the entire scheduling debacle that a lot of people were bringing up about the Canucks and their road trip and coming back from the road trip, how they had a 9 a.m. PST game in Detroit on Saturday, and after that they flew back to Vancouver 3 time zones back, and on Sunday they normally would have had a rest day, but nah, they had a practice instead. They practiced, did their thing, then they practiced again today, and now they played a 7 p.m. game against Detroit once more, only to get smoked 6-1. Now I know I've got a lot of Red Wings fans on this YouTube channel that pay attention and watch the videos, y'all comment, and we have a lot of conversations about Detroit, but this is not about Detroit at this point, because man, y'all, I need to go out there and get this off for Vancouver fans' sake. Just allow me a moment here to wallow in misery as a Vancouver Canucks fan who had just watched that team perform that poorly. Red Wings fans, y'all got your last laugh last week. On Saturday. Now you're getting another one. It's an extra special double 2-time special serving of laughs against a Vancouver Canucks team that you're just so much better than. I don't know. I know the Red Wings have had their own struggles this year, and you could say the standings, the wild card race, whatever, this year versus last year. Is it really that much of an improvement? But when you watch Vancouver versus Detroit, you watch it Saturday, you watch it Monday night, this team sucks, bro. This team is so bad, and it's I don't know. What else is there to say? You talk about all the goals that went in. Half of these goals, Colin Delia can't even find the rebound himself. One of them, he can't find it twice, and that's how it ends up going in. But aside from that, most of these other goals have so much fault to other parts of the Canucks that it's sort of unbearable to watch as a product and as a fan of this team. First goal of the game, Dylan Larkin streaks right down the middle, gets through everybody. Petey is covering for defense, and there was another player on the side. I can't recall off the top of my head, but it's not really worth it to look it up because the Canucks didn't try tonight, so why should I? But Dylan Larkin splits the D right through everybody and scores on a 5-hole little backhand stride deke, wherein he opens up the legs of Colin Delia. Second goal comes when the Canucks take a penalty in the last minute of the first period. And guess what? It's JT Miller behind his own net trying to make the play, and then he doesn't make the play, and then he holds on to the puck a little bit longer, and eventually it's stolen by Detroit, played out in front for Larkin, cross-crease play, backdoor pass, and it's in the net. JT, bro, I know JT had some good passes in this game, and he had some good defensive plays the past few weeks as well. I made a video just a few days ago saying him and Besser looked good. But no, man, you can't be holding onto the puck like that behind your own goal, just not doing anything for the 3 or 4 seconds that allowed the Red Wings to take over and just steal it back, only to open up that backdoor cross-crease play. No good on the defensive side of things for both of these Red Wings goals at the start of the game. Sure, you could say Delia has to have that. Oh, but it's a breakaway. Oh, but it's a cross-crease on the power play. Okay, I can give him the benefit of the doubt there. What I can't give him the benefit of the doubt, though, is the goals that he ends up letting in towards the next few parts of the game. Sheldon Dries gets the next goal. It's 1 minute into the second period. It's a chip play by Ethan Bear. He dumps it all the way down. I thought it was chipped into the zone by Kuzmenko, picked up by Connor Garland, and then cross-creased over to Dries. Dries had to take it off his skate before just kind of hitting the puck with his stick into the open cage. Probably the weirdest backdoor tap-in cross-crease play I've ever seen, especially on the rush, but Canucks will take it. It's within one. And then you have yourselves the start of Colin Delia and his puck mismanagement in the crease when he has the puck on his body. The puck is shot towards Delia and he makes the save and he kind of squeezes his arms together. He's looking down. He's kind of got that closed body language, which indicates, okay, yeah, he's got the puck in like his arm or something. But no, the puck is right beside him on the ice. And 3 or 2 Red Wings guys end up diving for it, and it's eventually Robby Fabbri who is able to just poke it in. He dives, he's on his stomach, he uses his stick, and he shoves it into the open cage. Delia doesn't even know that he doesn't have the puck, and by the time it's in the net, he kind of just falls backwards. He does the little snow angel to swipe the puck out of the goal because he's like, oh, darn it, I didn't have it. And it's 3-1, end of the second. Don't even get me started on the Canucks and their power play that in which they had in the second period. They went, 0 for 4 on the man advantage tonight, but they had really just one power play where they looked amazing. Just so much pressure, so much passing, so many spins from the guys out there. They had a lot of opportunities as they entered the zone. Miller with a cross-crease pass to Besser has an open net, but he misses. And then the Canucks don't falter back. They keep control. They keep possession. Petey has multiple bombs that don't end up hitting the net. He's got to hit the net, man. Besser then has another sniping opportunity on the left faceoff circle, but he hits the post. He then had more shots from Quinn Hughes and everything. The Canucks had one power play that was just so good, and they could have scored 3 times on it, really. But they don't. The power play ends up ending off, and the Canucks' second unit is out there. Kuzmenko ends up going out. He does a few spin moves. It looks very nice. The Canucks keep up the pressure, but still, they can't score. And the second period ends off 3-1 Detroit. And then the third period starts out, and they look even worse. The Wings score right away. It's 40 seconds in. Colin Delia and his rebound control, man. What's going on here? I thought this entire time, okay, Martin's getting waived, and that's the right decision because Delia has been better. He's been a better goaltender, more consistent. He makes the proper saves when he needs to, like Martin seems to give up once in a while. But no, first game with Martin on the waiver wire, which we'll know tomorrow if he gets claimed. Who really knows if that's going to happen? But Delia, man, first shot in the third period. It ends up getting controlled by Delia a little bit, but then it squeaks out once again. The Wings take it back behind the net. They try a little wraparound. Delia has his right skate attached to the post, trying to keep it out, but still rebound control. It's jammed in there by Gustav Lindstrom. The guy hasn't scored a goal in ages, and he gets his first of the season 40 seconds into the third period because Colin Delia twice on the same play in the same 10-second span cannot cover the puck. Give it a few more minutes and the Canucks end up hanging Delia out to dry as they go for an absolutely terrible line change, which gives Pius Suter a 2-on-0 breakaway chance. He goes 5-hole on Delia, and I'm not going to blame Delia for this one. It's a 2-on-0. It's whatever. It's terrible line change habits by the Canucks, wherein both the defensemen were at the bench when the Red Wings took it over and started that rush into the Canucks zone. Then you have yourselves Kuzmenko, who takes a penalty, and the Wings, instead of taking the power play, they're like, okay, let's just kind of see what we can do here. Let's get the extra attacker out there. Let's go 6-on-5 and just cycle it around in the Canucks zone a little bit. And boy, do they cycle it. They have some crazy passing right at the point. They go back to the top of the slot. They feed it on the half boards. Eventually, it finds itself over to the back post where Jonatan Berggren is all by himself because it's 6-on-5. The Canucks are absolutely scrambled and bamboozled out of their pants. They cannot figure out what's going on. And the Red Wings, with a very beautiful passing play, tic-tac-toe multiplied by 3 to the power of 5, ends up going to Jonatan Berggren, backdoor, open net, he scores, it's 6-1, that's the final score. The Canucks had a few more power plays and opportunities to score afterwards wherein they don't convert. There only really was one power play where they actually looked good, and that was that one power play towards the end of the second. But this game ends off with a pretty interesting sort of trivia piece, because towards the end of the third, you had Ville Husso who accidentally pulled the net down in the last minute of the third period. And I didn't know this, but apparently that results in a penalty shot. And the Canucks end up sending the Giuseppe out there. He takes the penalty shot, he hits the post, of course, as a lot of the Canucks have been missing the net in tonight's action. So Yeah, final score is 6-1. Connor Bedard, baby. That's it. The Canucks are so bad. I don't even know if Connor Bedard can save this team, not gonna lie, but any little piece of help is appreciated there. Maybe Anson Carter and his list will go out there and ultimately be able to fix the Canucks, but either way, you can let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about this game. I thought it was a terrible one, probably the worst game all year, to be honest, but let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed this Juraj 9, and bye.